Voting is the most important right you have as a citizen. To vote, you need to be registered. So let's talk about how to do that. Registering to vote is different depending on where you live. In Ohio, each county has its own Board of Elections. Seeds of Literacy is in Cuyahoga County, and we're going to cover all the important information for getting registered to vote here. If you still have questions at the end of the video, we'll let you know where you can get those answered. If you live outside of Cuyahoga County, you should contact your local Board of Elections. If you're not sure if you're registered to vote or not, you can log on to the Board of Elections website by going to boe.cuyahogacounty.us. Along the left side of the screen, you'll see a menu of options. Click on My Voting Info at the very top of the list. If you're using a tablet or cell phone, the menu will be halfway down the middle of your screen, but the options are the same. On the My Voting Info page, scroll down until it asks you for your last name and birth date. Then click Search. If you're registered, your name and address will appear. Check to make sure that your address is up to date. If the address they have is wrong, or you're not registered to vote at all, there are two ways to get registered or your information updated. You can register online or through the mail. I'll explain how to do both. We'll start by looking at how to register online. On the board's website, look on the left side of the screen. Click on the words Voter Registration. This will open a page with a large banner across the middle. When you're ready to register, click anywhere on this banner. Remember, to register to vote, you need to be at least 18 years old. If you're 17, but you're going to turn 18 by Election Day, you can still register. However, you have to make sure you've registered 30 days before the election. Either way, the deadline to register is 1 month before the election in the state of Ohio. Registering online is quick and easy. You'll need to know your Social Security number and have a valid Ohio state ID, such as a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license or a state ID, you can still register to vote, but you'll need to do it using the mail. You will see a page telling you what things you need to register. At the bottom of this page, click Let's Get Started to begin. The first page asks for your name, birth date, and 2 numbers to prove that you're really you. The number on your state ID and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. These are just used to make sure that you're not pretending to be someone else. Then, click Continue to go on to the address page. Here, enter your address. It must be your legal permanent residence. Your address is used to figure out which polling places you go to vote on Election Day. Click Continue to go to the next page, which is used to collect any extra information. From here, you'll just need to agree that all the info you've provided is true. It's important to be careful when filling these pages out. If you accidentally misspell something like your name or the street you live on, it could cause some headaches when you go to vote. It's worth taking the time to make sure you've got it right. Once that's done, click the button that says Submit. The other way to register is using the mail. Many places will have paper registration cards, especially local libraries. Or, if you have a printer, you can print one out at home by going to the voter registration page on the Board of Elections website. Below the online registration link, you'll find a link to a voter registration form you can print at home. The form is meant to be one page with printing on both sides, so make sure that you have a printer that can do this. If you don't have one, you can visit your local library branch. They'll have pre-printed forms ready for you. On the paper form, you'll need to fill out the same information that you did online. First, indicate whether you're registering to vote or just updating your name or address. You do this by checking one of these boxes. Next, fill out your name, address, and birth date. Here, you can choose to use your state ID number or just use the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. Unlike the online form, which needed both, here you only need to provide one. At the bottom, write in the date and sign your name in the signature box. When you go to vote, they'll compare your signature with the one you've provided on your registration. Make sure that you filled out all of the sections highlighted in yellow. Once that's done, fold the paper so that the Board of Elections address is on the outside, and tape it closed with a piece of tape. The form becomes its own envelope. You'll need to pay the postage though, so make sure that you put a first-class stamp on the front of the form. Also, make sure to mail it at least 30 days before the election. Most post offices have a final pickup of 5 p.m., so the ballot will need to be at the post office by then if you want to get it postmarked on time. Congratulations, you're now registered to vote. If you have any problems, or if you have questions, please contact the Board of Elections. Their number is 216-443-8683. In future videos, we're going to talk about voting by mail, voting in person, and other key questions people have. I look forward to talking to you again, but until then, take care and stay safe.